hit the link at the bottom of the screen to check out the exclusive show available on odds.com. It's only available on odds.com. Just hit the link to check it all out. Let's move into Saturday's action. Something I rarely get to say. Saturday's action. Saturday, December 19th, 4:30 p.m. Eastern. We start with the Buffalo Bills. 10-3 on the year, 4-2 on the road at Denver Broncos, 5-8, 2-4 at home. Empower Field at Mile High, Denver, Colorado, 41 Fahrenheit, partly cloudy, 7 miles per hour. The weather's just been great throughout the, northeastern part of the states, and I, as much as I kind of love when weather plays a part in sports, we live here, so this is nice, and I have no qualms, even if it takes a little bit of the fun out of capping. Let's make a move here. Let's figure out what the market is right now. Buffalo opens up at -4.5. That moves up to 6.5. The leading indicator books have moved Buffalo to 7. The total opened up at 48. That's moved to 50, and that makes so much sense to me. The Broncos secondary is completely destroyed, and I will get there momentarily. But Buffalo team total over, full game over, and Allen pass props are screaming at me. I've not made any moves on this card yet. Those are the 3 things that are screaming at me. Bills are coming off an impressive 26-15 win at home over the Steelers on Sunday night. They've won 6 of 7. Josh Allen was 24-43 for 238 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. I kind of like going back to the Josh Allen well after he has a somewhat subpar statistical game. Stephon Diggs, 10 catches for 130 yards. They rushed 27 times for 104 yards. This offense did nothing in the first half. Managed just 6 first downs and 102 yards on 7 possessions in the first half. They're going to find this a much easier row. In their past 7 games, this defense is stepping up. 20 sacks, forced 14 turnovers, 10 interceptions, limited opponents to converting 25 of 80 third-down opportunities. Safety Teron Johnson returned an interception 51 yards for a score, but did not return after sustaining a concussion in the third quarter. Wide receiver John Brown has begun practicing. He's still on the IR. Actually, I believe when I start, because this game was capped in the morning, I believe he's off the IR now. If someone else could verify that, that'd be nice. I believe I saw that throughout the afternoon. Safety Jaquan Johnson also listed as questionable. Then we get to Denver, coming off 32-27 win at Carolina. Drew Lock, 21-27 for 280 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. John Elway is in his ear, and he's listening. He's not forcing things. KJ Hamler caught 2 passes for 86 yards, 2 touchdowns. Melvin Gordon ran 13 times for 68 yards. Phillip Lindsay struggled again, 11 carries for 24 yards. The Broncos sacked Bridgewater 4 times. Their left tackle, Garrett Bowles, was declared inactive before the game after he came down with an illness. Noah Fant, their tight end, also came down with that illness. It's not COVID. It's some sort of stomach illness. Cornerback Kevin Tolliver tore his ACL, done for the year. Reserve cornerback Duke Dawson, who has come in because of all these injuries, was carted off the field in the first quarter, non-contact injury. He tore his ACL, amongst other injuries. I just stopped writing it after tore his ACL. Place kicker Brandon McManus is on COVID reserve. Guard Graham Glasgow, safety Trey Marshall, wide receiver Tyreek Cleveland, offensive tackle Garrett Boyle is listed as questionable. Von Miller has begun running. No return date is being made. Bebsie, I'll go over this just quickly.
It'd be absolutely crazy to put Von Miller on the field this year.
I agree. This total's gone up to 50. And I want to go at least a Buffalo team total over and Allen pass props at this point. Take it away.
Look, I've said this since it happened, but the Bills beating the Patriots meant so much mentally. This team, they have been different ever since. Again, still minus the Hail Murray, undefeated since. They look like a different team. They are healthy. Getting John Brown back is huge, even though they haven't really needed him. Yes, they struggled in the first half this week, but look, this Pittsburgh team is very good, and they were fired up for that game, and the Bills weathered the storm in the first half and took over in the second. That pick 6 at the end of the half was huge cash for me, but also just a massive momentum shift. Even though somebody mentioned they have Miami and New England on deck, this is a team that's focused. They're well coached. They're healthy. They are full of talent. I I really, really love the way this Buffalo team is playing right now. Do I worry there's a bit of a letdown spot in this? Kind of, but I'm still going to jump on this first half for Buffalo, and I might or before Saturday double up on this. But look, I was bullish on them against the Steelers, and I'm gonna take them again, at least in the first half with the Broncos, given all the injuries, given the fact that, look, it's just a much better team here.
It's the more I've been talking about this game, the more a little pensive I'm getting about the Bills. I do think they'll win this game, but my action had to do with points, and seeing cash action bets on the under does make me a little uncomfortable. But I don't need. And the Broncos are playing. The Bills team is rolling. I just think the Broncos secondary is so beat up. Okay, so I'm going to focus on two things when it comes to me. I can give you -3.5 and -110. You know what? Let me pull up Circa. Circa is being a legal book in Nevada and Colorado, and it's good. If anybody watching is in Colorado, get in. Really nice lines.
What's up, Nordy?
I'm going to grab this Jordy in the house. Great to have you, Jordy, my man. I'm going to just get this up for us. Because look at here. I mean, wow. Okay, so they've got the total of 49.5. I've got that up. Let's see what I can get you first half over there quickly here. I can give you first half 3.5 at -110. And is that the same that points bet's giving you? Okay, I'm locking in Bebsie. You are getting the Bills first half -3.5 at -110. And I am going to move on. I can't move on the team total, of course. Too early. Okay, I'm going to move on the team total over. I'm interested in the full game over. It's beautiful. 41 Fahrenheit, partly cloudy, 7 miles per hour. And I'm also interested in Allen pass props. They haven't come out yet.